Who was your favorite quarterback to take down this year in 2020?
Andy Dalton, considering it was a two-sack game, that's big right there.
Haason Reddick brings him down.
How about that? Haason Reddick getting a little Dalton grace right there.
You look right at home, just coming off the edge, rushing the passer. Just how good does it feel to be in this natural position for you?
It feels great, so much less pressure, so much less thinking, and it feels good, trying to get back to it, get back in the swing fully, and get back to doing it at an elite level and doing it at a very high level, in the NFL. So it feels good.
Yeah, it just does seem like there's much less thinking out there for you. What were the conversations like leading up to the move with Vance Joseph? Was this something that you really pushed for, or you just kind of let it happen?
Nah, it just happened, talk with Vance, and we both agreed that it would be we thought that it would be best, and so far it's been working out.
Wilson in trouble, gets hit, gets sacked! And guess who? The rising star, Haason Reddick.
Yeah, you lead the team with 5 sacks this season. So who was your favorite quarterback to take down this year in 2020?
Andy Dalton, considering it was a 2-sack game, that's big right there. Anytime, getting 1 sack is big itself, but being able to get 2 or more, it's just amazing. So my energy was flowing, and I had a really good game that game. So I think that was the best. Had some QBs on my list that I would have liked to get to, but like I said, we continue to improve and build on it, so we'll get there.
Who's on that list?
You got Cam, Cam. I just like the way he plays the game, how physical he is. He's always a tough guy to take down. I wanted to get Josh Allen as well. I like to get the QBs that it's hard to get. And those 2 guys alone are big physical QBs. They like statues. As far as trying to get them down in the pocket, but also they're very mobile. So those 2 were big names that I had on my list.
You have such a workman's mentality. You put your head down, you go to work. Where does that come from?
Kind of, from college. I've been in this position before, I went through the same thing in college where, being a walk-on and having multiple position changes, and like I said, being a walk-on, you can't really complain. There's nothing you can do about it. Really, you don't have the same luxury as other guys that's on scholarship. So my goal at the time was to do whatever I could do to get on the field and play football. And, wherever they would have put me at, I would have just been happy to play there. And like I said, it's just been the same thing in the NFL. And like you said, I always worked and just tried to be my best no matter what's the issue, what's the case, or how I feel about it at the end of the day, because it's the next level, it's a business, and nobody really cares.
Don't do it!
This year has been so bizarre on so many levels. For you, how would you just describe the 2020 season so far? Looking back on this year, when you're telling your grandchildren about this, what would you just describe from a football perspective?
From a football perspective, it's been a blessing, and I say that because with everything, like you said, that's going on, the pandemic, we didn't know if there was going to be football this year, and for a lot of guys, this is livelihood, this is livelihood, this is what you do, this is how you get paid, this is how you eat at the end of the day. So, for us to be able to have a season and for the season to, last as long as it has been, it's just been a blessing.
I love that mentality. Now, down the stretch here of this season, we've gone through the ups and downs, the team identity, everything going on right now. What do you believe we're gonna find out about this team here in 2020?
These last, couple weeks, trying to fight for a spot in the playoffs, it's just going to show who we are, what type of team we are. Are we a team that's going to, fight and overcome adversity, or we're a team that's going to fold and give into it? And that's what it's going to come, and, you know, at the end of the day, that's what it's going to come down to. We got to take these, you know, these last couple opportunities to push towards our goal and overcome adversity, overcome that hump that's going on right now. And if we push forward, then we're going to make a statement of what type of team we are.
All right, well, Philly is coming into town in just a couple weeks in honor of your roots. Now, what is the most respectable way to make a Philly cheesesteak? I need to know.
Respectable way. For me, I like cheese, ketchup, and mayonnaise. You know, a little bit of salt and pepper, and I keep it like that. You know, I don't do Cheez Whiz. I'm not big on onions. I know, you know, some people like onions, so throwing some onions in there is acceptable. Me, I'm not a big Cheez Whiz guy. I like American cheese on there. You know, the American cheese. Get it on there while it's hot. Let it melt. And give me some ketchup and mayonnaise, salt and pepper, and I'll be straight with that.